Alright, we're live on the air. The 12 A.M Radio Cast, presented by the one and only me, Davey Quasto. And today, or this morning I should say, we got a very special guest who not just, a few week ago or two, just released his mixtape called The Come Up. We have Dirge. Everybody give a round of applause. Thank you. Alright, so we have 7 real quick questions for you. Alright. So, the album release, why did you release it on February 4th? And what does songs mean to you? Why I released The Come Up on February 4th was mainly because it was an easy date for me to get shit done. I mean, on a Sunday. I think it was actually Super Bowl Sunday, if I'm wrong. So, easy day for me, and it just happened like that. What's a song subject matter to you? Like what they mean? Mostly aggression, to get a lot of my aggression out. That's been going on in my personal life that you guys don't really need to know. Alright. That's a good answer. Who said that? Shit. Favorite song of the mix. Favorite song of the mixtape. Shit, it's a very hard one. I like drop, I like pull up, my favorite though on that album is the hard one. Yeah, I know, I had so many. Yeah. Probably either The Come Up or, Violation featuring Slim Billy, to be honest. Yeah, I like that one. Who are some big influences on curating your mixtape, and why? Big influences, you're probably not gonna believe this one, but in the songwriting subject of it would be a lot of heavy metal bands. Quoting from Drake on his Diplomatic Immunity song, I listen to heavy metal for meditation. I kind of do that same. Only not meditation, just for fun. I'm really into that type of shit. And as I was saying, got caught off there. A lot of inspiration for songwriting comes from like Avenged Sevenfold. I have like all of their albums except their first one. If you just read the lyrics, you can tell how much effort they put into it. And on my first album, my first project, the amount of time I didn't really do that. So I really put a lot of more time into this. Another big influence is Logic, just because the way he uses words and big combustions of words, I really like how he manufactures them. And Big Boy, his Boomaverse album is absolutely legendary to me. I really like that album. Kendrick Lamar, on his Mad City Good Kid album, I really like how he brought in the Compton feel into that, and I kind of put some of that with Mad Boulevard, as you can tell with the title. I say one of the biggest ones would have to be, honestly, Tyler, the Creator. He's just legendary in my eyes. I really like him. Alright, how did the guests appearances on your mixtape, how did that feel when you were making the track? And did you write their verses of the song? Or did they do their own? Kide, for Shooter, he did his own. And it was awesome. Me and Kide are good friends, and Carlos and Bino and we met 2 summers ago. So, he wrote that himself, and I really liked it and put it into the Sorry song. Laphosaurus Rex, Pin, James Colin. Good friend of mine, been a friend for a long time. And I basically wrote the first one, he wrote the second one. That's why he has 2 verses in that. And all of them felt normal because they're a lot of my friends. And Slim Billy, of course, he wrote his own shit. And it was kind of weird because he was coming back from hiding from some business he had with his kin back 2017 summer, I would say. So it felt mutual. Alright. Why are you leaving music? Like, in the title track for the mixtape, you have like this whole 3rd or 4th verse that's just saying that you're quitting music. I wouldn't say quitting music or leaving music. I would say more of just going on a hiatus of music. I mean, I'd still be featured on songs if people want me. Hell, Logic just released a song 2 days ago or whatever, and I mean, nobody really knew it. I didn't know that, for fuck's sakes. So I might be appearing out every once in a while, but I don't know. And yes, I will return with an album, most likely. An album will probably be my return to music. This kind of links with question 3 on your influences, but how did it feel writing the final track to the Come Up? It was kind of hard. I got the first 2 verses, which is just me basically flexing, like down in 2 days, 3 days. But the final verse, oh my god, probably took me a month, to be honest. Maybe 2 months. Because I wrote the thing in, like, maybe, I wrote the song, like the hook. Shit, I'm sorry. I wrote the hook in November of last year. And then I made verse 1 December, verse 2 December. And the final verse was also in December. So December to January, so like basically 2 months it took me to write that final one. It was fucking hard. I hated that, but then again, I liked it, if that makes sense, because that means I put a lot of effort into the final track. And I even say, it was originally not going to be in there when it says the finale is meant to be sweet. I wasn't going to put that in there, but I said, fuck it, let's just do it. By the way, this isn't a question, but I'm just going to add this in. Who is making your beats for the whole Come Up album, or mixtape, my bad. Chase was making a lot. We got, sometimes Adita would hop on the beat machine, or so what I call it, the beat machine, and just make a few, and I would use them. Drop My Single and Pull Up My Single were both made by Chase. Basically all of the songs are made by Chase, but no hate towards Adita, still love that guy. Why was he not featured on any of your songs? Adita? Yeah. Mainly because he wasn't really around for like 4 months. He left in October. Right out. He released his album in November, but he was gone. I'm not really gonna say his location out because he's still there, and I don't really want to get him fucking shit on. But I didn't really have him because he wasn't here. I mean, I probably would have had 2 songs on him. That shit, you know? Alright. This is the final question on the 12 A.M Radio Cast. What do you think is better? Your first project, The Amount of Time, or your mixtape, The Come Up, and why? The Come Up, easily. Easily, no question about it. Mainly because a lot more time being spent on writing the songs, and their meaning has much more meaning. I mean, I Roll Line, part 1 and part 2, they got a lot of meaning in my heart too. I'm not gonna say that those songs are fucking shit, but a lot of songs on that were just, a lot of songs were long. because I felt like rap can be the same length as like hard rock song. You know how a lot of hard rock songs are 4 minutes to like 8, 9 minutes. I was feeling that a rap song could be. I'm not saying that it's never been done before. I mean, off the top of my head, I can say Logic, 12-minute song. But a lot of the ending of that was talking and shit, so... I mean, I don't know. I was just trying to get rap to go along with mainstream hard rock and heavy metal and that shit. Okay. Wait, one more thing. The amount of time was basically just a side B of my EP, if you did not know that. If you guys did not know that are listening to the show right now or later on YouTube, the amount of time was side B of my EP. A lot of this, like, I'd say 72% of the songs come from the side B of my EP. Okay, real quick, freestyle. Fuck, put me on the spot. I knew that was coming every time I do this. Alright, give me 3 seconds. With no beat? Alright, no, that's good. Looking at these tack return summary, hit the man like a Montgomery. Looking on the top of the mountain, looking like a motherfucker really wanna stomp in. Hit him with the gat when he finna reload. Looking like a motherfucker, looking at the dove. Yeah, he finna stove in the rover. Phase rug mobile. Okay, that's all I got. I have no idea what I was going with that. Alright, man. Thanks for having us on the show. No, thanks for having me. Yeah. Alright, this has been the 12 A.M. Radio Cast. Thank you guys for listening. This is Davey Quasto signing out. Peace.